Hey guys, welcome back to another session of Restoration Mastery. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 rules of success. In addition, we're going to be talking about the antithesis of those things, which if you do those, you'll get stuck and they'll cause you to fail. Hey guys, welcome back. So there are 4 rules to success, and there are also 4 ways that you could actually fail, right? So let's talk about the 4 rules of success. Number 1 is having massive awareness. But simply put, it's paying attention, right? Being present, being, the watcher of your mind and of your thoughts and of your emotions and of your actions. One thing you can try is meditation if you're not trying it. I think enough studies have proven that meditation actually sharpens the mind, and you're at peace when you're in meditation, and so it allows the mind to recoup. And if you don't currently do that, you should try it. It's as easy as downloading an app on your iPhone. Give it a try. Number two is having massive flexibility. Bruce Lee has this awesome quote about flexibility. He says, empty your mind, become shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Then he says, water can flow and it can crash. Be formless, my friends. Bottom line is, his message is, be flexible, because if you're too rigid, you can snap, you can break, especially with all the stress that you're holding on to and the rules that you have to follow. Okay, number 3 is massive humility. Have massive humility. Now, I'm not talking about the external humility where you agree with someone when they make a point. I'm talking about internal humility, when you're able to look inside and accept your own defects, right? Not being too proud to self-reflect. Okay, number 4 is taking massive action / execution. One of my favorites. Now, this is how it works. It's basically the idea goes from your head to your heart and then to your hands, right? When it gets to your hands and to your body, that's when you're actually doing something about it. Now let's talk about the antithesis. All right, the antithesis to awareness is being oblivious, right? Or being absent-minded. Most people walk around unconscious. They really do. One of my real estate mentors had said that there are 3 types of people in the world. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what the heck just happened, right? So don't be the latter 2. Be the person who actually makes things happen. Bottom line, don't be oblivious. Don't. Right? Be aware. Going back to awareness, be aware. Now, the antithesis of flexibility is stubbornness. This is one of the worst ones, in my opinion. So, being stubborn is just unattractive. Don't ever be accused of being stubborn. If you're stubborn, it's like having bad breath. Freaking just fix it, right? And, it doesn't. You could be someone who is persistent, someone who perseveres, and someone who's persuasive. Cool. But don't be stubborn. Stubbornness basically means that, when you're clearly wrong, you still hold an opinion, almost to the death. Very unattractive. Do not be stubborn. So the antithesis of humility now is pride. Having too much pride. People say to me sometimes, hey, OP, why do you continue to read so many books? Why do you still invest in mentors for your own life? And to me, it's like, it's easy. I might be outwardly cocky, but inwardly, I'm like, I need to keep learning from people. I know that there are things out there that I don't know. And the reality and the truth for me is what I do know has gotten me to the level of success that I have now. But the reality is I want and I have a bigger dream, I have bigger plans, I have a larger vision for my own life. Therefore, I continue to invest into myself, and knowing that, I continue to learn and to grow. So it reminds me of this, proverb in the Bible, and it says, "Do you see a man who's wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him." So the antithesis of massive action is laziness. Laziness. Now, is this the path of least resistance? Yeah, but it's never going to get you to a place where you can be proud, right? Charlie Munger has these 25 cognitive biases, and he talks about the twaddle tendency. And it basically means spending too much time on nonsense. Spending too much time on nonsense. I don't know, maybe Pokemon Go, right? The new sensation, Facebook, Instagram. If you're using these things for business, I get it. But I challenge you to write down how much time you actually spend on social media. And I think you'll be surprised. Being effective is crucial if you want to be success. If you want to have success. So if you want to learn more about how to be effective with your time, check out our YouTube channel at Restoration Mastery and look for the video, "Why do some people succeed while others fail?" Check out that video and you'll like it. The bottom line is, oftentimes people are lazy because they don't have real goals for themselves, right? Or they have these half-ass goals with not enough meaning behind them. And it keeps people stuck here. And they're just stuck and they don't know what to do. So the question is, what do you do to get yourself unstuck? Well, it starts with awareness, right? Having absolute raw awareness and being honest with yourself, right? To create these goals that are way bigger than you, outside of yourself. Goals that will serve others and impact others. So if you know my story, when I was a carpenter installer 21 years ago, one of my goals was to put my 3 daughters, Kaylin, Dana, and Paige, through private school. And there's no way I could afford it, but that wasn't about to stop me. And I made it happen because it was something that I was doing for others, right? Those types of goals that serve others will pull you so that way you can make an impact, right? And it'll prevent you from being lazy. Bottom line is you will always do more for others than you will do for yourself. You will always do more for others than you will do for yourself. So that wraps this up. I suggest that you watch this again or listen to it again, take some notes, write down what you are aiming for, and write down what you want to avoid. Until the next time, be courageous and live with passion.